Galnet News Update, 11th of May 3307. War between the Federation and Empire is inevitable if Nova Imperium is defeated in Paresa, according to Imperial sources. There's consequently not much chance of war, with the Federal League of Mandu struggling to achieve 1/3 of the total kills and Nova Imperium looking set to comfortably repel the attack. The Imperial Herald, which seems uncharacteristically out of touch with events, proclaims that the Imperial Navy is mobilising in anticipation of a putative Federation victory, explaining that such a defeat would demand retribution. The Eye of Achenar makes a similar point using less flowery language, saying that an attack on a Duval is an attack on the people of the Empire. And it doesn't matter if the Federation's right about him being a terrorist. He's an Imperial terrorist, and none of their business. The Eye uses the pejorative term Fednek, and Sol today attempts to insult back in kind, although its imposers seems distinctly weak by comparison. Sol today reminds its federal readership that nearly 750,000 federal citizens were killed or injured in the bombings, and manages to elide over whether Hadrian Duval actually had anything to do with them when it calls for retribution. Only the Federal Times signs a note of caution, reminding its readers that despite the huge stack of orders to the NMLA signed by Imperator Hadrian, there's still no definitive proof that he has been commanding the terrorists. Meanwhile, the Paresa news network, which is fully aware that the Federation can't possibly win this conflict, has put out a desperate plea for the Empire to come to Nova Imperium's aid in a clear bid to use the conflict to strengthen bridges between the isolationist faction and the Emperor. The war is expected to last the full 6 days and will end early on the morning of the 13th of May.